Hey guys, so some of you guys already knew that I was planning this move. I have been talking about it for a few years now, and some of you it's like new. Even for some of my family, I didn't really share it with my family, only my immediate family, just because it's something very sacred to me, and it's something that I don't really want to explain to people, like my journey. I don't have to. But I will give you a little backstory on how this came about. So 2020, I visited Ghana. I was dating a man at the time. I brought my mom with me. We visited the country. We stayed for a month. I fell in love. Prior to that, when I was in high school, it was 10th grade. I was best friends with the girl at the time, and her mom had went to Ghana, and she was sharing with me her experience. She showed me pictures. She showed me like different antiques she had got there, and I fell in love. I saw a picture of her on this mission trip, and I was just like, wow, like I need to get there. I'm like, wow, like I want to go there. I want to go there. I was so inspired by her story. I was so inspired with how casually she was talking about Ghana, and how it's like, oh yeah, I just came back, or yeah, you, and I just was so inspired. That was when I was 16. That was like, what year was that? That was, I would say, 2008, because I graduated. Yes, that was 2008. And it always stuck with me. And then when the pandemic hit, I was able to like slow down all the way, and I literally went back to like my teenage years, to like my dreams and aspirations, to when I was a teenager, for real. And it brought me back to that, and I was like, wow, like I need to get there. And I guess up until then I didn't really have the inspiration to go. But then I met a man. That has severed, though. That relationship severed. But that is what inspired me to like, all right, let's go. Like, let's see. The pandemic was transforming so many of us, and I'm so grateful for it, for the pandemic in that sense, because it really did. It pushed me out of my fear comfort. Like, fear gives me comfort. It has always given me comfort. It has always forced me to stay in my comfort, and that was my zipper. So I was able to step out of my comfort. I brought my mom along with me. I didn't really give her a choice. I was like, you don't gotta worry, because I'm gonna do everything for you. And I did the process for both of us, and I got us out of the country. And when I went there, it was nothing like I could ever imagine. It was nothing like I could ever imagine. I didn't even think that I would adjust so easily. I didn't think that I would find my comfort. Is it perfect? No, but what is? And I feel like, because my intention behind going was to connect with myself. It was to connect with myself. It allowed me to uncover a layer of myself that I didn't even know existed. And I feel like, okay, so that's that. And then I came back to the States, and I was just like, wow, like I have to go back. I'm like, I have to go back long term. So I visited again. I went back again, and I stayed longer. I stayed like 4 months. At that time, I stayed 4 months at that time, and I was just like, wow. And it was crazy. It was very crazy. I went through a breakup on the way. I met someone else. Like, it just was very crazy, but I still allowed God to transform me in those moments, while I was traveling, while I was there, while I was learning, while I was growing. Things were being revealed to me. It just was very much needed. And this summer, I went again. So I went again this summer, and I felt like this is the time. But in this sense, it's not connected to a man. It's connected to me. And it takes me back to my original plan of going there to connect with myself and to find my way. And that's where this comes from. So I have a GoFundMe, and I am very excited, and I have been in much prayer about it, and I am very scared. I even get like, I just be crying. I be crying because I be scared. You know, you just be nervous and you just don't know, like, oh my gosh, all the thoughts, all the emotions, all the feelings, they come to you at once. They come rushing, and you just don't know the unknown, and the unknown is sometimes scary. But one thing I do know is that I'm always covered. Like, I'm covered. I'm favored, and that's where, like, that's what causes me to cry the most, because it's like, it's scary. It's scary on one end, but it's also exciting because you know that, like, God will not leave you. So come this time, come like January, February, in the next few months, I will definitely be in Ghana. And please support me. I have a GoFundMe link. In any kind of way you can. If you have time to repost the posts that I post, share with a friend, a family. If you have nonprofit organizations, your church, they want to sponsor someone, let me know. Because this is something that's going to happen with or without the money. Like, that's how real it is for me. And I'm so confident that, like, I'm taken care of. And I thank you guys for your support. I thank you for your encouragement. And please pray for me. Please pray for me. Send good vibes. Send all the love. And I'm so thankful to God for choosing me to take this step and to get out of my comfort and to step out on faith. So I'll be talking to you guys soon. Okay, bye.